The Rockies' trade with Toronto for right-handed reliever Seunghwan Oh on July 26 brought the team a proven veteran arm who, through his first handful of appearances, has lived up to his steely billing. Adding to the awesomeness of Oh's arrival in Denver are the nicknames he brought with him, as the 36-year-old was dubbed both Stone Buddha and Final Boss for his prowess in South Korea and Japan before coming to Major League Baseball in 2016. But how do Oh's monikers rank among known nicknames up and down the Colorado roster? Here's my ranking of the 10 best nicknames on the team. 10. Patty Barrels, Pat Valaika. An often dropped nickname when Valaika was tearing it up as a designated hitter in 2017 with a .328 average and a Major League leading 16 RBIs as a pinch hitter, the best such mark for a rookie since 1958. It's much tougher to live up to when batting .157 as the 25-year-old is doing in a reserve role this season. 9. Golden Nolan Arenado. While Sandblaster is a serendipitous nickname that accurately describes the way Arenado mashes balls and handles the hot corner, Golden Nolan is a better fit for the 5-time Gold Glove winner, likely future Hall of Famer and, some would say, potential best third baseman of all time. 8. True Trevor Story. With an MLB record 7 home runs in his first 6 games in 2016, the nickname stemming from the shortstop's last name cropped up in a hurry. And while Story Time is an apt one, the legitimacy of Story as a potential perennial all-star shortstop, and not simply some hyped-up flash in the pan, is best reflected by the True moniker that can be seen on his glove. 7. Showtime. Yunsi Almonte. With his signature flashy gold chain around his neck and a heater that runs upwards of 98 miles per hour, the rookie reliever's nickname fits his swagger even in situations like his pressurized debut, and Rockies fans could use more Showtime in their lives via his 1.29 ERA in 7 innings out of the bullpen this season. 6. Cyborg. Wade Davis. A nickname bestowed on Davis by fans back in his Kansas City days, and one that even inspired an animated YouTube video about the closer. It effectively sums up the effective robotic approach Davis has in both his methodical pre-game routine as well as his 9th-inning performances. 5. The Gray Wolf. John Gray. There's no cheering in the press box, but hardly a Gray start goes by without at least one of the Rockies beat writers letting loose a long howl after the right-hander records a strikeout or makes an otherwise big pitch. Gray's flowing locks and chilled clubhouse demeanor help make the nickname even better. 4. El Yolo. Gerardo Parra's nickname dates back to his childhood in Zulilla, Venezuela, and honors his late grandmother Yolanda Palmo. Everyone in his neighborhood called her Yola, and so they called him Yolo, which he said translates to, "You only live once." Hence the veteran outfielder's infectious energy and 1,000-watt smile at the ballpark every day. 3. Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez. The perfect moniker for casual fans and announcers alike. Cargo isn't just a nickname in Denver anymore, it's a cornerstone catchphrase when discussing baseball at a mile high. The nickname brings to mind the veteran's still sweet lefty swing, which has been known to launch balls to the rooftop. It stirs up visions of the outfielder streaking for a diving grab as he still often does. 2. Final Boss. Stone Buddha. Seunghwan Oh. Yeah, the new guy has not just one but 2 nicknames that are pretty darn good. Oh's unflinching facial features and overall poise while pitching are reminiscent of a Stone Buddha for sure, but perhaps the bridge-less Colorado bullpen could amend his other moniker to 7th-inning boss. That's what the Rockies most desperately need. 1. Chuck Nasty. Charlie Blackmon. It began when the Rockies media department set Blackmon up on Twitter in 2011, and the outfielder was asked to choose a handle. Off the cuff he chose Chuck Nasty, and it stuck because it encapsulates the gritty way he approaches the game as well as his bearded, mountain man lifestyle. Also, don't forget to swap the S for the C in Nasty, because washed-out southpaws turned batting champions can spell their own way. Kyle Newman. The Denver Post. Support local journalism. Subscribe to the Denver Post and get your first month for just 99 cents. What's on tap? At Milwaukee Brewers, 6:10 p.m. Friday, a TTRM at Milwaukee Brewers, 5:30 p.m. Saturday, a TTRM at Milwaukee Brewers, 12:10 p.m. Sunday, a TTRM Pittsburgh Pirates, 6:40 p.m. Monday, a TTRM Pittsburgh Pirates, 6:40 p.m. Tuesday, a TTRM Pittsburgh Pirates, 1:10 p.m. Wednesday, a TTRM TV, radio. Here's what sports are airing today: scores, stats and standings. Today's MLB scoreboard. MLB stats. League leaders updated. MLB standings. Must-read. Colorado Rockies. Carlos Gonzalez celebrates as he scores on a single by Gerardo Parra off Houston Astros starting pitcher Jarrett Cole during the 7th inning of a baseball game Tuesday, July 24, 2018, in Denver. After catching fire in July, Carlos Gonzalez is ready to be the guy who comes through. For the Rockies down the stretch, Gonzalez is less coiled in his stance, which has helped him lower the barrel of the bat to get through the zone more quickly and enable him to hit to the opposite field more often. Read more. Colorado Rockies Nolan Arenado, 28, is congratulated by teammates Charlie Blackmon, 19, and Ian Desmond, 20, after hitting a grand slam during the 5th inning of a baseball game against the Street. Louis Cardinals Monday, July 30, 2018, in St. Louis. Rockies podcast, an outsider's perspective of the team and breaking down the trade deadline on the latest episode of the On the Rocks podcast, Street. Louis Post-Dispatch reporter Derek Gould joins Patrick Saunders to provide an outsider's look at the Colorado Rocks. Read more. Kyle Freeland of the Colorado Rockies pumps his fist after an inning-ending bases-loaded double play against the Oakland Athletics during interleague play at Coors Field on July 27, 2018 in Denver. Kisla, Rockies have shot to win World Series because of 3 words we've never heard at Coors Field: championship, quality, pitching. The Rockies have never had a pitching staff this good. And, as a result, Colorado has never had a better chance of winning the World Series. Read more. Quick hits. Second baseman DJ LeMahieu comes off DL and Garrett Hampson has been optioned to AAA. Undrafted Rockies prospect Josh Fuentes is having a breakout season with AAA Albuquerque. Side note, he's also Nolan Arenado's cousin. Garrett Hampson's Major League debut with Rockies was a joyful but chaotic journey. Prudent or too cautious? The Rockies stayed quiet as the other NL West contenders made trades. Chad Bettis might be used in the Rockies bullpen when he returns from DL. Rockies record tracker. See how Colorado has fared against each opponent this season. Want to chat about the Rockies? Ask to join our closed discussion group on Facebook. By the numbers 3.16, the Rockies team earned run average for the month of July, the lowest for a single month in franchise history. Colorado's July revival is based on historically good pitching and hot bats. Read more. Parting shot. Matt Holliday of the New York Yankees hits a home run against the Boston Red Sox during the 4th inning of a game at Yankee Stadium on Sept. 3, 2017 in the Bronx borough of New York City. Can Matt Holliday be the Golden Thong 2.0 for the Rockies? Back in 2009, Giambi was a veteran with pop in his bat who joined Colorado at 38 years old, when most players are thinking about retirement. Holliday is a 38-year-old outfielder that isn't ready to take his bat and go home. Read more. Get in touch if you see something that's cause for question or have a comment, thought or suggestion. Email me at dboniface@denverpost.com or tweet me at Daniel Boniface.